Hi guys, today we're going to be looking at rounding to the nearest 10, rounding to the nearest 100 and rounding to the nearest 1000. But first of all, we're going to look at the numbers that will help us know if we're rounding up or if we're rounding down. So if the number is less than 5, we round down. If the number is 5 or more, we round up. Okay, so let's take an example, 197. So if we're rounding to the nearest 10, we're going to look at these two numbers, 9 and 7. So I'm going to put my line here to the nearest 10. So number 7 becomes my decider. So we're going to check if number 7 is less or more than 5. It is more than 5, so we're rounding up. So if we round up, we're going to get 200. So 200 to the nearest 10 is the answer. Now let's take another example. We've got 4836 to the nearest 10. To the nearest 10. So to the nearest 10, we're looking at these two numbers. So we put a dotted line in between 3 and 6. Now the 6 is our decider, so the 6 decides what to do with the 3. So it is more than 5, so we round up. And if we're rounding up, we put 4, 8, 4, and this one becomes 0. Okay, so we're looking at rounding to the nearest 100. So let's take another example, 5873. We're rounding to the nearest 100. So we're looking at this, 873. What do? We put a dotted line in between 8 and 7. Number 7 becomes the decider. So because 7 is more than 5, we round up. So if we're rounding up, our answer would be 5,900. Now we have rounded to the nearest 100. Let's take another example. We can do this to the nearest 100. So if we've got 4836 to the nearest 100, we're looking at 836. So what we're going to do now is to put our dotted line in between 8 and 3. 3 becomes the decider. Now we can see that 3 is less than 5. So if it's less than 5, we round down. So if we're rounding down to the nearest 100, it's going to be 4,800. So the next we're going to do will be rounding to the nearest 1,000. So we've got 158,331. So 158,331 to the nearest 1,000. So to the nearest 1,000, we're going to be looking at 8,331. So 8,331. So what we do in this case is to put our dotted line in between 8 and 3. Number 3 becomes the decider. So number 3 decides what happens to number 8. So because we rounding to the nearest 1000, our answer is going to be 158. Right, so everything after 3 becomes zeros. Okay, so the next we're going to talk about will be decimal places. Decimal places. So decimal places, we've got an example. It's different from rounding to the nearest 10 or rounding to the nearest 100 or to the nearest 1000. So decimal places, we have an example: 4.853 to 1 decimal place. So just like we did for the rounding, but this time we're not going to add zeros. So rounding to 1 decimal place, we're going to put our dotted line here. To 1 decimal place, we're counting 1 digit after the decimal point. So that will be, this one becomes the decider for this case. So 5, because it's 5, we're going to round up. So if we're rounding up for this answer, it's going to give us 4.9. Now we've got another question, rounding 1.967 to 1 decimal place. So remember what we've said, we're going to count 1 digit after the decimal point, and then the next number becomes the decider. So because it's more than 5, we round up. So if we round up, we're going to have 10 here. So we're not going to put 10. Instead, we keep moving until we get to the first number or the first digit. So it becomes 2.0 to 1 decimal place. Right? So let's look at another example. Rounding 4.845 to 2 decimal places. So we're counting 2 digits after the decimal point, 1, 2. Then we put our dotted lines here. This becomes the decider, so this decides what happens to the 4. Because it's 5, we're going to round up. So to 2 decimal places, we've got 4.85 to 2 decimal places. Right? So let's have one more example. We've got 1.9739 to 3 decimal places. So what we do in this case is to count 1, 2, 3 digits after the decimal, put our dotted lines here. Number 9 becomes the decider again, and then round into 3 decimal places, we've got 1.974. This is our answer. Okay? Now let's move to another topic, which is significant figures. Significant figures are very different from the decimal place and rounding to the nearest 10, to the nearest 100, and to the nearest 1000. Numbers can be rounded to a given number of significant figures. So let's look at these numbers. We've got 3, 7, 5, 4, 0, 0. So the first significant figure would be this. First significant figure. We've got this one is the second significant figure. Right, so when we look at another number, 0.0 04783. So the first significant figure is the first non-zero number. So the first non-zero number would be this one. So this is the first significant figure and this is the second significant figure. Now if we want to round 375400 to one significant figure, what we're going to do is to look at this number and then put our dotted lines here. So to one significant figure, this one becomes the decider. So this decides what happens to number 3. Okay, so because it's 5 and over is 7, so it's more than 5, we're going to round up. So if we're rounding up, it's going to be 4, and then the rest of the numbers becomes 0. So we have successfully rounded this to the nearest to one significant figure. So if we take another number, $37.6 to one significant figure. We're looking at this number as the first digit, first significant figure, so we put the dotted lines here. So this one becomes the decider, so this decides what happens to 3. So because it's more than 5, we round up. So if we round up, our answer is going to be 40.0. So everything becomes 0 at this stage. Right. Let's do another number. We've got 0.004783. Two significant figures. So remember that the first significant figure is the first non-zero number in this case. All right, so we have 1, 2, and then we put the dotted lines in here, and then we have this one becomes our decider. So this decides what happens to the rest of the numbers. So because it's 8 is more than 5, so what we do is we round up. So our answer becomes 0.0048, and the rest becomes 0, because we have to make sure that it's got the same value. We have to make sure it has the same value with the question. Alright guys, I'm going to stop here. If you understand, like and subscribe, and I'll make more videos. Bye.